Hello, Matthew Hawkins back again with another video, and it is now time for my AEW All Out 2021 predictions video in what could be one of the biggest pay-per-views in wrestling, not just AEW history, and it will be a very special night as this is the first pay-per-view since Revolution last year, not to emanate from Daly's place. And obviously there is a big match, big feels this card, and I'm going to get to it right now. So enough of the talking, let's get on with the predictions, shall we? Right, starting with the buy-in, and it's the 10-man tag team match where it's the best friends of Orange Cassidy, Chuck Taylor and Wheeler Yuta, as well as the Jurassic Express, Jungle Boy Jack Parry and Luchasaurus with Marcus Stomach. They'll be facing the Hardy Family Office and Matt Hardy, Private Party, Isaiah Cassidy and Mark Quinn, as well as the Hybrid 2, which is Angelica and Jack Evans. I'm going to go with the face team here, the best friends and the Jurassic Express, plain and simple. And now moving on to the 21 Women at Casino Battle Royale for a AEW Women's World Championship match. We've got the Naked Beast, Nyla Rose, we've got Thunder Rosa, The Bunny, Big Swole, Ty Conti, D.M.D, Superbad Penelope Ford, Red Velvet, Hikaru Shida, Emi Sakura, Jade Cargill, Kira Hogan, Abandon, Layla Hirsch, Kylan King, I think it is, Rebel, not Reba, Jamie Hayter, Anna Jay, and Riho and Sky Blue, and there's a mystery opponent. I'm not going to speculate what it is. I've seen rumors all over the place, as you would. Just looking on that here, I'd either say Thunder Rosa. We'll get a rematch of their big unsanctioned lights out match on St. Patrick's Day Slam, I believe it was, on Dynamite. Or I think it's it's coin flip between Thunder Rosa or Ty Conti, I'd probably say, if you ask me. I'm going to go with Thunder Rosa. I feel safer going with Thunder Rosa. I think we're going to get a rematch with Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D, back in March. That shows I want for the faint of heart. Now was it? Right, on to the main card, and what match to start? How about former Big Show Paul Wight against QT Marshall and Aaron Solo and Nick Camarado in his corner. The storyline basically is QT Marshall not respecting his elders. I'm going to go with Paul Wight. Plain and simple, it would make absolute sense for Paul Wight to win this one, just on that alone. Right, what match next? How about Jon Moxley facing Satoshi Kojima from New Japan Pro Wrestling? This one's going to be tough to sit. Moxley. Absolutely, just Moxley. Right, moving on to a very emotionally charged match. MJF and Chris Jericho has gone through the 5 labours of Jericho, has Chris Jericho, that MJF had put on. He couldn't beat MJF for that 5th hurdle, but there's a massive stipulation riding on this. If MJF wins, Chris Jericho will never wrestle again. This one really hard to tip here, because obviously I think Jericho is going on tour with his band soon, Fozzy, and obviously this might be a way to write him off, so he can go on tour with his band, but this is really hard, really hard. I want to go with Jericho, and I'm going to go with Jericho. I think it makes sense for him to overcome MJF, but as well, there's the Fozzy World Tour that's going on, and obviously it's great as well in case, the tour, because obviously it's meant to happen last year, but then, what happened. I'm going to go with Jericho in this one. I'm just going to go with Jericho. Enough said. Jericho. How about next, the match for the TNT Championship as Miro defends against Eddie Kingston. And, well, I think I'm going to go with Eddie Kingston. I feel better going with Eddie Kingston. Right, next. 2 years ago, it was the Young Bucks and the Lucha Brothers in a ladder match, I believe, for the AAA Tag Team Championships. I'm not mistaken. And now they'll be in a steel cage match. And you know why it'll be a steel cage match? So the rest of the elite can't get involved. Lucha Brothers, I think, are going to win this one. It's going to play to their advantage. So I'm going to go with the Lucha Brothers. Right, what match next? How about the Women's World Championship match? It's Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D, with Rebel in her corner against Chris Statlander, Dr. Britt Baker's on fire at the moment. Dr. Britt Baker. I don't see her losing the belt. And how about one of the most eagerly anticipated matches on the card now? CM Punk. Yes! If you have not been watching wrestling, CM Punk is back. He returned the other week on the second ever edition of Rampage. First dance from the United Center in Chicago. What a moment that was after 7.5 years away. CM Punk will be facing Darby Allin, and you think this one is really hard to say. Theoretically, it should be Darby Allin to help put the younger guy over, and obviously CM Punk showing that he has to prove that he is the best. You know, after 7 years away, he can't just come back in. It's like riding the bike. But at the same time, will this Chicago crowd take very lightly to their boy CM Punk losing? This one's really, really hard to tip. I'm doing it on the fly here. Really, really hard. I feel safe with just going with Punk. I'd love to go with Darby Allin, but I think I just feel safer going with CM Punk on this one. Right, moving on to the singles match for the AEW World Championship. Kenny Omega defends against the new Impact World Champion Christian Cage. Obviously, he won that on the first edition of Rampage, I believe, a couple of weeks ago. The new 1 hour show on the Friday night. And I'm just thinking, who's the tip here? I feel better going with Kenny Omega on this one, actually. I feel a lot better going with Kenny Omega, so I'm going to go with Kenny Omega. Right, those are my predictions for All Out. Let me know what your predictions are and what you think of mine down in that comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click it a thumbs up. If you like what you see here, you're brand new, you want some more, be sure to click that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You know, whenever the hell I post next. Be sure to tell your friends how much of a great YouTuber I am, and to follow me on Twitter at Hawkins_MattUS, and on Instagram at BigMattHawk18. But as always though, remember, if you need some cheer, have no fear, Big Matt Hawk is here!